We're live. Hey, and good morning. This is the 5am Mester Scrum Show. It's almost 8:02. It's really late this morning. I guess I had too much fun yesterday. Took some of that PPP money or whatever they got, and I got to mute the phone. Hey, look, it's us. We're on the phone. I got a notice. Sweet.
Let's take the first
We'll
area
see.
customers.
Ooh. Well, let me mute it. Anyway,
Service.
so
Let's look at the first of about 30.
I was looking at a customer service video this morning on LinkedIn. Anyway, so I was up too late yesterday. Had a great time going out to a restaurant, even though it sat outside. It was a beautiful day. Kids ate too much. I ate too much. It was a long morning, and everybody slept in. Oh, anyway. Hey, good morning. It's 5am Mester Scrum Show, and we're here to talk about Agile Scrum. And getting some time out and walking away from the house every once in a while and just, even if it's just your family, just what was cool about it. And this is the ancillary benefit. This stuff's not written. We're going to kind of lead into that today. So when my kids come home from camp, they go right to the electronics, man. Boom, right on there. Don't talk to me, whatever. You know what, Mike? Smart. Said, let's go out to dinner tonight. So we went to a place that does burgers and hot dogs and real comfort foods bar. They haven't said it was really good. Oh, it's awesome. And it's called Lucky Strike. It's in Green Village here in South Philly. Anyway, that's a plug for them. Really good job. And what the thing was, they couldn't play their electronics at the restaurant. They had to actually communicate with mom and dad at each other door while we're out. So it was my secret way of getting them to do something without them knowing it and knowing they can't do it. So, because if I said, you have to, if I was home and we were having you have to play with your electronic, you have to stop playing with electronics and talk to mom and dad. They go, why? Same thing at work. Like we talked about the other day, test-driven development with bugs, right? You know, why do we have to learn about test-driven development? It doesn't apply to anything we do. We don't do it. It doesn't happen. And then you go, well, what do you do with bugs, man? Anyway, so let's get on the new topic for today. The new topic for today is something I get a lot of, when I coach people, I ask questions. Why is this? Why is that? Why? Especially when I deal with Scrum Masters. I really do challenge Scrum Masters to think out of the box. I challenge other Agile coaches to step away from what they see, step away from the answer, that the classic answer. And one of the answers I always get from a lot of Scrum Masters when I wrote on them is the word quality. We do this to improve quality. We do this to do that to improve quality. It's about quality. We measure it to measure the quality of the product. Do we really? So here's my question for you. Read the Agile Manifesto. The word quality is nowhere to be found in the Agile Manifesto. Nowhere. So I always love it when the first answer people give me is the word quality. I'm like, really? We do this for quality. And I go, did you read the Agile Manifesto? Did you read the 12 principles? Not anywhere. And I double checked this because I was talking to one of my Scrum Masters the other day. And I go, and my Agile coaches, and I go, where does it say quality? Quality is nowhere. There is the word quality in the Scrum Guide, but that's just one methodology. The term quality is not used, and we'll just look at this, right? See, here's what the term quality comes from. I still notice the term quality is not mentioned. Here we go. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. There's no term quality there. Working software over comprehensive documentation. The word quality is not there. Maybe working software. The damn thing doesn't work. It doesn't have any value. Maybe a little bit of quality, but also nitpicking, right? Like you're going to say, well, you did it in green and I wanted it in blue. But does it work? I mean, customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Responding to change over following plan. Nowhere in those four things does it mention quality. But that is the first response I get from every Scrum Master. We do it to improve quality. Really? That's why we do That's why we work in Agile, is for quality. Nope. We do it for customers. We do it for the bottom line. We do it to make money. And I'm just trying to be honest with people. It's like we do this so the company could do better. We don't do what we do to improve the quality, to make less bugs. We do it to improve the customer experience, collaboration, get ideas that are from the new ideas to the customer as soon as possible. It's all customer. Every one of these is pretty much customer oriented. The only one that's not is the individual interactions over processes and tools. That's the only one that's not customer, but that's teamwork, right? That first one, how does you work as a team? Working software over comprehensive documentation. Get the software in the hands of the customer, right? Don't try to document something because the customer may not like it, and then you just spend all this money documenting something that's not what they want. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Have you ever been with a bunch of lawyers that negotiate like what's the terms of a contract for sub work and all that kind of stuff? Usually just say, hey, we're going to give you $100,000 and we'll work with you what we want to do, but we'll just put a bucket for $100,000 and let's go to town. But if you had to negotiate every feature and every story and everything through a lawyer, you'd never get there. Your work would be so old, the competition would kick your tail, right? Responding to change over following a plan. Stuff changes, right? Your competition can drop something tomorrow and just blow you away. So anyway, it's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. It's just that there is no quality in Agile. But again, it's the first. Listen for it. Listen for it when you talk to people in your workplace today and your fellow coworkers to see if the first reason why they say they're doing is something for quality. And go, but there's no quality in the Agile manifesto. There's no quality listed in Agile. They're not even in the 12 principles. So think about it. I mean, the only thing close to quality is working software. But still, it doesn't say quality. This is working software. If you were to say to produce working software, and I think that would be the mechanism. Mohammed, how are you doing? Your little icon, what's that say? Anyway, we have a visitor, but I don't know what that little icon is. It's kind of hard to see. Anyway, good morning. It's late. That's really all I have today. I didn't have a lot of stuff to talk about today, and I don't want to drag it on, even though with the 10-minute mark is when the stuff works better. But you know what? Think about it. Think about quality is not in what we do. It's about delivering working software. And if you have that mentality about delivering working software to the customer as soon as possible, you'll win every time. That's the goal, right? Okay. Ring a little bell if you like our little show. And this was our 358th episode. So we're within the 10-day mark for being 365 days for a whole year straight. And I got to come up with some topics. Send me some topics. I kind of like haven't filled any in. I got blank paper. So I'll have to do some research, see what's going on, and reiterate some things. And there was a good one yesterday about a post about I want to say a program manager, a project manager, or a product manager. Is a product manager looking at a ship, and was it a sailboat? Was it a captain or sailor, or who was the product man? And I just said it's neither. It's somebody else. But it was a very good discussion if you see it on LinkedIn. Send me some notes. Send me some thoughts, what you'd like to talk about. And we'll see what goes. I know yesterday I finally got my taxes done, so I was all excited. Stress on that was relieved. I just asked for one number and I had to call them up. So you just remember sometimes in this stuff, just because someone doesn't reply to you via email, sometimes you have to make a phone call to reach out when you really need something. And that's some of the things about getting things done. Well, I sent them an email. And that was one of the things I see a lot of people do. They don't tell their Scrum Master either. I sent an email to so-and-so about something. But me as a Scrum Master, you didn't tell me, so I couldn't help you out. I didn't know you had an issue. Oh, but I sent an email. But you've been waiting for 2 days to get the issue taken care of. Sometimes a Scrum Master can help you out get those things done. Okay. Anyway, thumbs up. Enjoy your Wednesday, halfway through the week. And again, good luck for the people in Australia. I heard Melbourne's clamping down again. And I hope you do well. Take care. Bye. See you tomorrow.